Morning, Poppy.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Morning. Apollo 11 is scheduled to fly in 2.5 weeks. Neil, Buzz, Mike, and their backup crew will continue training as planned. Beyond that, there's been no word from the top, so training for Apollos 12 to 20 will also continue as planned. But not today. I was at the Cape with the rest of the Mercury astronauts when Jim Webb came down and told us the Russians put the first man in space. Webb wanted us to put a good face on for the press, so we did. But not for a while. First, we had to be pissed off, and we were. Gus could hardly speak. And Al, glad Al Shepard's not here today. Al was really pissed. Even Glenn, yes, believe it or not, gentlemen, John Glenn actually said the word fuck. So before we go back to work, it's time to be pissed. All training evolutions for today have been canceled. I suggest you all take the weekend to go out, get drunk, kick your dog, gnash your teeth, howl at the moon, or do whatever suits your purpose. Come Monday morning, we're back to work. That is all.
The president wants answers, and he wants them now.
We at NASA were given no indication the Soviets were so close to a landing. The intelligence provided by the CIA was faulty and inaccurate.
Hold on now, wait a minute. Langley's not taking the fall for this. We did report 2 launches of the Soviet N-1 rocket. One launch in January and then one this past week. Both launches were duly noted in our intel reports to you.
You said they were unmanned tests.
We said we had a 95% confidence level the January vehicle was unmanned, but we only had 80% confidence on the second launch.
Only 80%.
The president must understand that our technology is vastly superior to the Russians. The N-1 is a crude and unsophisticated vehicle compared to the Saturn V.
All the president cares about right now is getting an American on the moon as soon as possible. Can you move up the launch of Apollo 11?
The vehicle could be ready, but the phase of the moon would not be correct.
The phase of the moon? Come on.
He's right. If the phase of the moon is not correct, there won't be enough light on the surface.
And we cannot land in darkness.
Shit.
Our program is much more robust, more capable in every way. We will not only match the Soviets, we will surpass them. NASA is prepared to extend manned exploration beyond the moon. Mankind's journey into the cosmos has only just begun.
Deke, just last month you sent Apollo 10 all the way to the moon for what you called a dress rehearsal for the landing. But Ed Baldwin and Gordo Stevens actually piloted the lunar module down to within 8 miles of the surface. They were so close. Why didn't they just land? If they had, we'd have beaten the Russians by a full month.
Landing wasn't in the mission plan. Apollo 10 was intended to test equipment and procedures for the actual landing, and it was a complete success.
But they could have landed, right? They could have been first. An American, Edward Baldwin, could have been the first man on the moon.
No, this is not true. There was insufficient fuel for such an attempt, and the spacecraft weighed too much for a landing. It was never considered. Never.
Good morning, sir.
Green suits you, Emma.
Administrator Payne just arrived, sir.
Hope he's got good news. Could use that.
D.
I'll catch up.
How much longer after each ship before you put me back on flight status? I mean, I've been cooling my heels for 2 damn months now.
Look, it's not only up to me. You pissed off a lot of people.
going back up, am I?
Not as long as Von Braun's director. I'm sorry, but you made your bed.
What the hell am I supposed to do? Just keep pushing paper?
There are worse things.
Yeah, I guess you'd know, wouldn't you?
Watch it, Ed.
It's from a trusted source in the Kremlin. And if this is even close to ready,
It's merely blueprints. I have hundreds of blueprints. It means nothing.
we can't afford to be cautious now, Werner. This is the new front in the Cold War. If the Soviets are going to build a lunar military outpost up there, the president wants one too, and he wants it first.
He can't be serious.
Frankly, I've never seen him more serious. We're talking a major realignment of priorities here. We may have lost the moon, but we can still win the race for the base.
Race for the base?
Catchy, right? Your testimony before the committee is a perfect time to unveil NASA's new strategy. Beginning with Apollo 12, we will be scouting for the location of a permanent military installation on the moon.
Absolutely not. We're a scientific program, not a playground for G.I. Joe.
Werner, this is a good thing. Nixon's doubling down on the program. Our budgets will go up exponentially. We can bring in 3-4 more classes of astronauts. What do you think, Deke?
Well, I could sure use the extra manpower, but I don't know. 12's flight is right around the corner.
Yeah, we may need to move that up a tad.
Thomas, listen to me. We cannot allow this encroachment. I've seen it before. My Aggregate 4, it was designed for low Earth orbit. When the Wehrmacht saw its potential, it became the V2. A terrible weapon. We cannot allow space to become another battlefield.
It already is. If we don't respond in kind, we'll be sitting ducks.
I will not watch yet again as my work is defiled by men with guns.
This isn't Germany, Werner. Dick Nixon's been fighting communists for 30 years. And a red moon isn't something our nation can accept.
Red moon, blue moon, green moon, enough with this nonsense.
This is happening. I suggest you get on the train before it runs you over.
I missed the barbecue back in Huntsville. Maybe it's time to retire. Go back to Alabama.
Yeah. Could sit on your porch, smoke your pipe, maybe take up painting. Besides, who would I eat lunch with?
I don't know. Perhaps a handsome young suitor?
We're doing this again? You know I don't have time.
Yes, you're a very busy young woman. I heard about this interview of yours with Jean.
I was going to tell you. I just
Wanted to do it yourself, I know. You worry too much about what others might think, Margot. You always have.